Hey guys, it's Mike, Narcoleptic Customs. Steven, Narcoleptic Customs back here in the back. Part 3 video for the Land Cruiser, for the Holley Sniper EFI install. So basically Steven's getting the distributor out right now, and then we're going to start with the wiring portion when Russ gets here, and I'll start on the fuel lines when he gets here with the rest of the parts. So keep watching. All right, so since we saw Steven do that, I'll give you all the info here. And that's the part number. Okay, time to get to work. All right, so luckily they sent him 2 AN hoses that are 15 feet. So we'll run from the throttle body here down and all the way back with 6 AN. Whew, like we probably should have in the beginning. And then get to the back. All right, so Steven come through and saved us. Brought some of his AN stuff here and his whole box of stuff. They had accidentally sent Russ 2 packages of 15-foot -6 line, so that's kind of a benefit. So we've changed up. We were going to run 8 all the way back, but we decided 8 is probably a little overkill. So we're going to run 6 from the throttle body all the way to the tank in the back, which I'm actually getting set up now. Okay, so to give you a little idea for the fuel tank or fuel pickup and return. So this will be the pickup, this will be the return. Basically, I've got a hose already lined up here that'll go onto the back of the pre-filter, and then we'll just run one of the new lines right up to here for the return. So we're moving forward. All right, we'll give you guys a look here at what we're doing. We're basically still running fuel lines, and I just built my first ever AN fitting on the stainless steel braided line. Yeah, so I'll walk you through my steps on the next one. Okay, this isn't gonna be one of those special videos like they show on Summit and Jegs. This is gonna be your workbench probably looks like mine. So anyways, I stretched it out, marked my general area. You probably can't see it there. Shit, just wiped it off. Well, that's not good. Let's tighten this up on it so I can go get my marker. Or well, we'll go ahead and wrap it because we're going to be wrapping it in, oh, hell, it's even in a different spot. That was just a smudge of the oil. So we got our mark. Gonna wrap it in electrical tape tightly. Okay. All right, so I put it in the vise just to kind of hold it tight. Grab the old DeWalt grinder, cut-off wheel. And that gives us our end. Now let's go get to work. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our electrical tape. We're gonna pull it really tight. Work our way around the end here. Not do that. Basically gonna get it nice and tight like that. That way, it's right here, good and tight. You probably can't see that, it's out of focus. Let me go get the fitting. All right, so for where we're putting the fuel line, so run into the fuel catalyst, and I'll actually show you this later. If you're just watching this for the AN video, I'll link the Land Cruiser FJ install in the top corner. So basically, I'm going to take this, I'll take my little razor blade here. I'm going to clean off the end, but not take the portion with the super sharp metal spikes. Because obviously we don't want any electrical tape down in our fitting. Okay, finally got that cleaned out. All right, so now we gotta start working our fitting on. But you can see the tape helps keep it nice and tight. You use your thumb to just squeeze pieces down in there. Make sure you're all in. Okay, good. Now, forgot the hose assembly lube. Looks like there's already hose assembly lube on this used fitting here. Basically just work that down on there. See where you're at. Okay, so I had to basically, and I forgot to record it, but I cut the electrical tape off of here mostly because it was binding up as I was twisting this down to get it tight. So when I cut that off, it helped. And now we'll slide this in. The fittings we were using actually seem to fit a little better than this one here that I've got. It's just because mainly this one's a used one that Stephen was nice enough to donate to the project. So anyways, that's how you do one without any specialty tools. Okay, finally a good update on my end. Russ has a couple to go over here in just a minute. Fuel side feed down into the frame, out of the frame, into the filter, and up to the throttle body is ready. And all we're waiting on at the back is the fuel tank to go back on and go from there. So Russ has begun to dissect the wiring harness. See, it's all stretched out.
I got some more here too.
And that little, yeah, but that's dinky compared to this thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna run a new power wire to the fuel pump. So we'll start getting that stretched out once we get all of the rest of this stuff figured out where we're gonna put it. Russ is getting deep in it now. Got him, he's on the floor with it. So basically, feel around, make sure you're on the right spot. And then I'll get the clamps on and show you what it looks like. All right, so basically because of the constraints of space, ran one upside down and one, I guess right side up, I don't know, to basically put the O2 sensor in here, and we'll clamp them down now, and that should be that one piece down. Man, it's getting deep up here. So Russ, walk us through what you've done. What haven't you done? Yeah, wiring.
Wiring, yes. So we've trimmed out the fat on the harness. Holley
Okay.
comes with a harness that has a lot of optional wires that you could use. This truck doesn't have AC, so we don't need a lot of those. We don't have dual cooling fans, but it has a lot of cool options. Like we can control our cooling fans, our fuel pump, gauges, a lot of really neat features that are packed into a really simple computer.
Right. This is, I mean, like it's all right here. The relays and everything are already in.
Everything, which you'll see here shortly. All this is going to be contained real nice and tidy. But yeah, this is the best way to do it. You don't want to start cutting wires until you get everything in there and fitted the way you like it.
I just figured I'd give you guys a shot from up top of the O2 sensor replacement. This is going to be, it's a pain to get to, but you know, actually probably the best setup we've had.
Bang.
Let's spin around here and give these folks a show. That's gonna look so good, dude. All right, part 3. Russ has worked his ass off tonight on wiring. I don't even want to show you guys, it's wild. So we've got most of the fuel line done. We've got one more fitting I've got to buy tomorrow or pick up from Travis when I'm down there picking the trophies up. We got the O2 sensor in, tons of wiring. Throttle body is now sitting on there. Is it bolted down?
Yep.
Or
Down.
whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Distributor's in, and we're gonna call it a night. It's about midnight. So part 3 and one more part, and then we're there. So all right. Subscribe to the channel to keep up.